best about the way that you guys really kind of took the fight to them to begin this game?
Yeah, I mean, when you're on the road, great environment, you got to get off to a good start, and grab a grip on the game, and our guys did a great job of that. Kept the scoreboard moving. I thought our attacks on offense were great. Defense could have been a little better in the first half. We cleaned up a couple things in the third, got a little loose in the fourth, obviously, but, really pleased with how ready we were to play.
And then what did you notice just in terms of the way that they continue to chip away at you throughout the second half, leading up to the big 19-5 run?
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously a really good team, and I thought we did a really good job holding them off in the third. We got a little more bogged down offensively, but we kept the scoreboard moving enough and kept them kind of at arm's distance. Fourth quarter, both ends of the floor just weren't good enough. They outplayed us there. They deserve credit for the win.
Yeah, Mark, what went into that fourth quarter that was such a big swing, especially Jordan Poole? He really got going there in the fourth.
Yeah, I just thought our defense wasn't really great all night. The offensive rebounds really hurt us. A lot of Curry's damage in terms of the open threes came off of the offensive glass. We gave up cuts. We gave up, rejects on pick and rolls, simple, like fundamental things that are little things, but they're big when they add up in a game like that. We weren't quite on point there, but I thought our competitive poise was there tonight. I just thought the execution on the defensive end wasn't great, and then offensively, they guarded us really well in the fourth, and like I said, deserve credit for the win.
You mentioned their offensive rebounds. They outscored you guys 25-9 in second chance points. What sort of went into that, or what did you see there?
I mean, I'd have to see them all. Some of them are bounces, but they fly guys to the glass. Their wings get to the glass. Peyton's really good. Kuminga's really good. Looney stays on the glass. And I just thought, they kind of had more will in that area of the game. And that's been an area, I mean, Phoenix, it was the inverse the other night against Phoenix, where we really dominated the second chance battle, and obviously gave that up tonight. That was costly.
Usman has given you guys some spot minutes in these last couple of games. Like, what do you see from him as he's, playing in these really big spots for you guys?
He continues to get better. He continues to get more comfortable. I thought he was in his spots defensively. It's a great environment, both, where we are in the season and also like just on the road against a team like Golden State. Not only for him, but for everybody. But he just continues to keep his head down. He's working. G League season's over, so a lot of our additional work is in practices, live contact stuff with the lower minute players, and he's doing a really good job there. And it's easy to get lost in where we are in the season, but he just continues to put one foot in front of the other and continue to grow here.
And what explanation did you get from the officials when J-Dub wasn't allowed to check in there on that dead ball?
I mean, they know that was a mistake. Here's my frustration with that. When there's a dead ball like that, the official kind of has discretion on how quickly to inbound the ball. Players in the league, Green was the inbounder there, have figured that out, and they go over there and they compel the official, basically like, give me the ball, give me the ball. And with some players in the NBA, clearly Green being one of them, they just throw the ball in. And there's three officials on the court. Jalen Green is at the scorer's table. I checked him in possessions before to get him in for a defensive possession. And they inbound the ball so fast that none of them even recognize that there's a sub, which is the equivalent of an umpire walking a guy on 3 pitches. And now I have to call a timeout to get the sub in. They scored on the ensuing possession. I was getting one of our better defenders in the game, and I get a technical. So that oversight by them cost us 3 points and a timeout. Earlier in the game, 5:57, third quarter, there's an out of bounds on Golden State. Lou Dort's the inbounder, same official. Lou Dort's begging for the ball, doesn't give it to him. Same situation. That's why I lost my mind, because that was in front of our bench. And that, to me, is just it's something that we feel regularly as the youngest team in the league. But that one, for a sub to be up and for the ball to be inbounded so quickly that they don't see the sub, I was beside myself on that, obviously. But with that being said, credit to Golden State. It's not why we lost the game. It was a one-possession game at the time. They closed better than we did. That had nothing to do with the outcome, but that's where the frustration comes from.
Did they admit that they just missed that?
Yeah, but I mean, they can't give us the points or the timeout back.
Coach, you mentioned your offense was humming throughout the night. That wasn't really the problem for you guys. I lost count. It seemed like there were 5 and 1s for you guys. Just how important was the physicality for you guys and the way that your offense was able to be so effective?
Yeah, I thought offensively we played with good force. You know, I thought we attacked. They're an aggressive defense, both on the ball and in their help, and you can't be timid against them. I thought we got a little bit on our heels in the fourth quarter. I thought their physicality amped up, and we weren't quite as forceful as we were earlier in the game. But we set a great tone on that end of the floor. I mean, 125 points on the road is a good number, and you know, we deserve credit for that. We went and earned those points tonight. I thought it was more a little bit of fourth quarter offense, but then the cumulative defense over the course of the night. I mean, obviously, they just got a little bit too much. It was the kind of death by paper cut.